Have you ever wanted to walk through an irradiated zone? Have you ever wanted to shoot your sleep paralysis demon? Have you ever wanted to feel your atoms get crushed, launched, electrified, or filled with something that's probably not lethal? Well, I have the game for you. So sit back with a pack of smokes, an energy drink, and a bag of sunflower seeds, because I welcome you into the radius. For the past few days, I've been practically playing this game non-stop, and it is my second favorite VR game now. Into the Radius just simply combines Stalker and VR, and I think it does a wonderful job capturing Stalker, but being its own thing as well. The game really doesn't hold your hand for anything, which I appreciate in a game where you are basically the only person here. As far as I'm aware, there's no NPCs to interact with. It is just you in a vast open area with stuff that wants to kill you. That doesn't mean the game doesn't have story or lore. On your travels you'll find notes people left behind, as well as tapes and what I'm guessing are just fragments of people's memories that have just been left here. Into the Radius, you're an explorer. You go out, you find anomalies, you bring it back so people can research them. And by no means is it a cakewalk to get these artifacts. Most of the encounters you'll face are pretty intense. Sometimes it's pretty much a cakewalk where you get slow-moving zombie type anomalies trying to kill you, but then you've got stuff that shoots at you. Then you got stuff with shotguns that change position and just walk up to you and blow your brains out. And that's what I love about this game. Every encounter feels unique and different, and normally it doesn't feel very fair, because if you don't prepare correctly, then you're just in a situation where you don't have enough ammo, you don't have enough meds, and everything seems stacked against you. But if you plan well, prepare well, then encounters can be a cakewalk, which I also like. It rewards you for thinking, it rewards you for preparing. The progression of this game feels perfect. I never had to encounter stuff that I couldn't kill, unless I decided to explore an area where I really shouldn't have been. If I die, I could either reload a save, or it becomes a recovery mission where I can scrounge around whatever gear I have and head back out there. And the game warns you about dangerous locations and dangerous missions. Like, one of the missions told me to bring a gas mask, so I brought a gas mask. One of the missions warned me about armored, creatures, so I brought armor penetrating bullets. But if you decide to just click the next button and didn't read that, then you would be ill prepared for the mission. The game can be absolutely terrifying at times if you're not paying attention. It has a day-night cycle. If you find yourself, in the Radius at night, and you don't have a torch, it is pitch black. Basically, the only warning you'll get, if there's an enemy nearby, is their footsteps or the random noises they make. One of the more common enemies, the mimic police officer, makes some downright creepy sounds. They seem to speak in a wide array of different voices. I'll just let you listen to them.
Is Max coming out to play?
Okay. Just one last time.
Joe, you did it again! You little fish! No! You're gonna break it!
Scared.
And as you're exploring, just hearing these voice lines in the distance are a good indication that you're in big trouble. Into the Radius sadly lacks many enemy types, but it does play around with them in different ways. You have fragments, which are slow-moving, zombie-like creatures. After doing a significant amount of damage to them, they will break apart and expose their core. Once their core is destroyed, then they are dead. When you're facing just one or two of these, it's pretty easy, but if they manage to group up on you or sneak up on you, then you're in for a world of hurt. Next up you have phantoms, which are basically just see-through fragments. They're way more dangerous to deal with because, at night especially, you just can't see them coming. You'll be able to hear their squeaky footsteps, but that's about the only indication that you have on them. Still, not the most dangerous thing on their own, but if they group up on you, then you could be in trouble. Then you have spawn, which are little spider-like creatures. They run really fast and jump at you. If they miss, then they're stunned for a little, and that gives you plenty of time to take them down. But if you're unable to dodge them and they hit you, then they don't get stunned and they reset for another go. Next up you have Seekers. Seekers come in two different variants. You have the Armored Seeker and the non-Armored Seeker. The Armored Seeker you can only take down with armor penetrating bullets. Seekers are like fragments, but with the ability to run at you at full speed. If you get hit with one, it's a sizable amount of damage to your HP, but normally a well-placed shotgun blast will take them down immediately. Then you have the Mimics. The mimics are the ones that speak at you. They also can be armed with a wide array of different weapons, from pistols to shotguns to SMGs and even the occasional rifle. Just like the Seekers, they can also be armored at times, making them a really dangerous foe to come across. They are all the enemies I've encountered so far. According to the wiki, there are 2 more which I can't wait to encounter in game. Your day-to-day tasks in Into the Radius basically consist of getting a quest, accepting the quest, and going out and completing the quest. There's a few different type of quests that you can have. Some quests will just have you go into the Radius, find an artifact, take the artifact back, and you're done. Some are find research that has been left behind by, well, people like yourself who just didn't make it. Taking pictures of certain enemy types, clearing out areas of enemies, and there's probably more mission types that I haven't encountered yet. There's a whole heap of guns in Into the Radius to choose from pistols to shotguns to SMGs to fully automatic rifles, all with some level of customizability. And for the fully automatic guns, the spray control on them is quite nice. With the lower caliber guns, it's fairly easy to control the recoil, but with the higher caliber ones, you really feel the pull and tug of the weapon. I personally really love how the shotguns in this feel, especially the pump action. The only bit of the gunplay I didn't like was when my guns would collide with objects that I feel like they shouldn't have. The only time that really was an issue was when I was climbing something and trying to shoot something above me, which only really happened once. So if you have a VR headset and currently haven't played this game, I highly recommend it. It really scratched an itch I didn't know I had. Thank you for watching, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next vid.